edition of Headbanging Zulu UK's Big Weather Port Action, where any time is train time.
It's 10 degrees.
10 degrees Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit. Come across some exclusive footage of Seagull Rock Squawk playing in goal for the Calgary Flames in overtime. In the red jerseys versus the white Buffalo Sabres. In overtime.
Cleveland, will you please welcome from England, UFO!
Welcome to another big edition of What's Spinning with Greg Gig. Blackmore Rose here. Hello, legendary King Scott Waters fan club. Yeah, the big, how many CD? It's like a 7 CD box set. Here's the original album. It gets a 2 CD treatment. It's still not the original, it's the remastered original where they have Hot and Ready, Pack It Up and Go. Inserted as the first 2, like the original, but I mean like the concert itself. Where if you bought the original Strangers in the Night, they didn't have those first 2 songs. Pack It Up and Go is a 10 out of 10. I can't talk too long on this album because you all know it, but the big question about this is Rock Bottom, the version they put on the original Strangers of the Night, is it better than all these other 5 versions or whatever that made up this album? Michael Schenker was not happy with the one they picked, the solo, I believe, for Rock Bottom. So I've listened to every Rock Bottom. They're all really, really close. And I don't know, I think there was a mistake he made on the one they picked that he didn't like or something, but I'm too dumb to ever pick it out, but so I'd say there was one of them I thought I would pick ahead of it, Louisville, but not by much. Great booklet. This is like the legendary King Scott Waters would do. And that. Tons of info. Just like the perfect live album. Boy, I sure if I get to go on a long road trip where I can just play every disc back to back to back to back. You've got Natural Thing again. There's so many 10 out of 10 songs. I mean, if you only got Only You Can Rock Me, Rock. And, you know, Lights Out, one of the best songs of rock history. Rock Bottom right after it. But I've got a special album I've got to have you listen to. This is a album I just bought. Riot Act? What's Riot Act? Well, if you like Riot, this is the band, two of the guitarists put together just in the last few years to try and get the classic Riot going again, but they called it Riot Act. And And they're playing with Lillian Axe in Edinburgh at the Bannermans, which is a really small, low-ceiling club. They'll blow the place away. Lillian Axe I've only heard off and on. It's not a genre I care about that much. It's too heavy or thrashy for me, but I'm not saying there's a right or wrong, but so I think Riot Act will blow them off the stage. But that's just me. The next guy might not think they're heavy enough. But the key is the second disc on here. Here, I'll let you hear their studio album. It's all new stuff. I've heard it through a couple of times now. A lot of it's mid-tempo, but just solid, good hard rock. It's not poppy, except for one song. I love their emblem. Actually, their website was selling shirts a while ago, but it's never, because with the US exchange and shipping, it turns into like a $50 shirt or something, but I love that emblem. Let's see, I'll skip through these songs quickly, just... This is the ballady, a little slower one. That might be the one I would skip. But such limited time here. I've just got to. And what I saw on YouTube, they did a song where I thought the guitar tone wasn't gritty enough, but now that I've played this loud, it's got enough grit and heaviness for me. So. Because clean guitar tone's not my favorite. I'm not sure who all played on this studio album. Disc 2 has all guitars by Rick Ventura and Lou A. I never know how to pronounce his last name. Cuvars or something, but Lou just passed away. I think it was because of COVID during all this garbage. So that's sad. So I'm hoping the touring Riot Act will have two guitars, because just like Priest, you gotta have two guitars. But the last two songs on this are my favorite. Is this where it picks up more? Like live, this will be an exciting live song. The singer is excellent. If you like Guy Speranza singing, you'll like this guy. He's about as close as you'll ever get to Guy Speranza. And the last song. Anyway, I've got the key is this other disc though, where they cover all the classic Riot. Same thing there, but I don't have enough time to show what I want, but great song to open with, Rock City off the first album. Their first album, I love about 4 or 5 songs that are 10 out of 10s, and then there's ones that are a little weaker, but then after that Narita and Fire Down Under albums, I give almost every song almost a 10, but Rock City's a 10 out of 10. Sound production's thick. Where the original Rock City album was a little thinner sounding or trebly, this is just beefier and just chunkies it up or heavies it up a tiny bit. But I've got to give you a sample of every song here. The Bouncy 49er off of Narita. This is some of the best songs in rock history all on one disc. Redone, especially with 2 of the guitarists from back then. This is just as far as I know, it's a 2022 release. I can't see any album coming up this year going to be better than this. They could have opened with this one. The Dividing Line song. This is where the early era Riot people like Swords and Tequila and earlier, but then later is what's the big song? They had a couple albums later. They switched their gears and played a different genre, but anyway. Then Overdrive, another 10 out of 10. And they don't speed it up. Like if I was going to re-record these songs, I'd want to play them twice as fast because I'd be so excited. But they're patient with them. It should be great to see them at a small club in New York where the fans know the band and understand how important they are. Then No Lies. Yeah, this classy part. Dunzy's Guitar World better go to this concert with Lillian Axe, and same with Cloudy, Stormy, Milder. They live in the area. If they came within 800 kilometers of me, I'd go see them, or 500 miles, I'd go see them. If my wife would let me. They just get it right. Tokyo Rose. This is one of the lower level songs off the first album. It's still good, but here's a 10 out of 10 from the, I think this is the first album, Rock City Warrior. This hard charging classic in the pocket. Then Don't Hold Back off of Fire Down Under. Then White Rock off of Narita. Like this, just absolute all-star album, this thing. Hard driving rock and rollers. Like to be able to sing like that is. Then Outlaw, I mean, you just get. Oh, they got that critical, they got that echoey or whatever they call it. Just the Prince of Rock, Water, 7 Parts Unknown, favorite Riot song if I recall. This, I'm getting the rock and roll goosebumps here. Then Road Racing, another 10 out of 10. 5 minutes long. Lillian Axe, good luck following this act. I don't care what band, good luck following this. Then Altar of the King. Whenever that does it for the big show, I don't know. But to get both these discs on the one deal, and the price was half decent too. Yeah, this is. That's why when I went to Sweden Rock, I had a choice of outdoors on a nice sunny day in Sweden. Riot was playing the same time as Blackfoot, and man, talk about a tough decision. Who was I going to see? Both concerts the same amount of time. And for me to pick this over Highway Song and Train, but when I really only like the first half of the Riot catalog, like I love the first half, except there's the odd song in the later half. But they want to play the Guy Sprenz era, which is my favorite. Anyway, sorry. Cheers, BC! I probably, if I get for my birthday, I'm gonna have to buy one of these shirts. Don't want this video to end. Just good summertime rock and roll. Anyway, bye bye.